Yeah, I just boy.
I threw this out yesterday, and it's a kind of question that I like to throw out because people assume the answer. I said, is Steve Kerr responsible for player development? Like, is it Steve Kerr's responsibility? What was Steve Kerr's responsibility? And the first answer is always, of course. He's a coach. So then explain something to me.
Give it to him.
The Warriors have just shaken up their player development department. All right? Seth Cooper was working for the G League. He is now with the big club. And another gentleman named David Fatoki, the general manager of the Santa Cruz team, is going to be the head up player development.
That's interesting.
What's interesting about it?
The fact that they failed. Normally, when there's a shakeup, you need to get better in some areas. So when you look at Wiseman, and I know he had his own coach, Jokic his own coach, I'll leave that there. But obviously, the light didn't come on. I don't know if we want to say the light came on for Kuminga or not, but right now it doesn't look great. Moody was okay. Jordan Poole not here, so I don't know, Steiny. But when you make a change like that, that signals something. And to me, it's not stability.
Well, to me, what it signals is that no. Steve Kerr is not responsible for Jonathan Kuminga's improvement. He's not responsible for James Wiseman's development. That's what that tells me.
Oh, you have the fall guys, Lee Major, the guys that are, yeah. I just, yeah. And Shasky,
and
you
I
always cite as a great coach.
I get it.
Steiny, but he's on the high school, the younger level. That's when a coach has that because that's the only guy you're listening to. But then I thought about how this thing and the Phil Handies, maybe it is not the head coach.
It's not. I don't think it is anymore. I mean, in college is different. You recruit somebody, you know he's going to be there he or she's going to be there for 4 years. So you have a responsibility to try to develop that player in 4 years to make yourself a better team in that short period of time. In the end, Steve Kerr doesn't.
Yeah.
Steve, practice is over. Hey, Steve, what are you doing? Well, now I'm going to go work out with Jonathan Kuminga individually.
Minutes are dispersed by the coach, though. That's a different thing.
That's right. So if he gets handed a broken product, he's just not going to play it. The hell with the kids. Chill Will's in Oakland. Yeah. Hey, Chill Will, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, baby?
Oh, well, man.
Yeah, good. So I just wanted to chime in and say, I totally disagree that the Warriors would have fell out of championship contention or making a decent run without Draymond Green. I think that's completely false. I would challenge you guys to point out Draymond Greens of old, on those championship teams with the Bulls. The first person I would think of is Dennis Rodman, but they won titles before Dennis got there. So who was that Draymond Green? Same thing with the Lakers. Maybe Derek Fisher is one of those guys, but they won titles before Derek Fisher got there. And they won, I believe they won titles after he was gone. So there are other Draymond Greens in the league that the Warriors can pick up and still maintain or improve on. And I just think putting all those eggs in one basket and saying you can't win without them is just ridiculous. But I would challenge you guys to put that, figure that out.
Well,
last thing I want.
Oh, go ahead, Chill.
Yeah. The other thing I want to point out is if they, were ready to get rid of Poole and, Draymond's contract was coming to an end or whatever it was, I think they could have brought back premium players or one premium player if they would have put both of those guys in a trade and been able to go out shopping for a decent player that could be a third or fourth or, on the team that could be more impactful for a title run if a title run is that important. So those are the things I wanted to point out.
Appreciate it, Chill.
Thanks.
Here's what I'll say, because I don't disagree with you. I would put it this way. I think that the sentiment that the Warriors are kind of dead in the water without Draymond, I do think that's exaggerated by some. Now, I'm not saying, oh, they could win a title right now if Draymond's not on the. I'm not like I don't know that. I know they didn't win a title with Draymond last year. I know they only won 44 games with Draymond, but I am with Chill Will of it wouldn't have been the most cataclysmic disaster if he would have walked.
Have you heard the word evolve? Like they're smart over there with the Warriors. So I told you, Steiny, and people took this as hate. Like I was kind of looking forward to that. I was kind of looking forward to the next chapter of the Warriors offense. And if it was without Draymond Green and not the two big lineup, okay. But that was when I thought they had Jordan Poole. And now with no Poole, Draymond Green, that's the reason he got the 4 for 100. And I'm going to say this, Steiny, and you guys may scoff and laugh, but there is no other Draymond Green in the league. That's just fact.
Well, there might not be another Draymond Green in the league, but is there a player who could replace Green and you'd be just as good?
Siakam. But that's a pipe dream. OG Anunoby. Must I keep going on? Yes. But I'm talking about with the bring the ball up, the stuff that I never once tried to diss. I'm just like, Curry could figure it out. But, I mean, I understand the 4 years for Dre because, man, you still are not going to be a favorite to win it with Dre here.
Let me throw this one out there because it's something that kind of has been on my mind a little bit too. So I'll bring it up and credit the 415 by using his text on the Comcast business text line. And I'm not saying it's an issue.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, you think there's anything to this? Why would free agents want to come to the Warriors when if things go wrong, it's never going to be the big three's fault? Look at Jermichael Green. He just signed with the Rockets, I believe, for 16. And he's saying, looks like Dario Saric is taking caution. I don't know if there's. I certainly think there's something with young players now.
Well, how do you define now? Because it's been beautiful in paradise, with Bielitsa and the Porter Juniors.
No.
And I understand now the caution per se,
right? Because of Wiseman and Kuminga.
It ain't been year after year after year.
No, but it's been 3 years now.
No doubt.
Wiseman, Kuminga, and Moody.
Right.
Wiseman 3. I get it. He traded Wiseman 3 years. Kuminga and Moody 2 years, and they really haven't helped as much as people thought.
Well, those are young guys. We're talking free agents, savvy vets.
Right. But what I'm saying is, look, you want to be drafted?
That's a different story, of course. I just where you go, not to sit. If I'm a youngster.
It's not
I'm still
a blessing. There are blessings and curses. But if it wasn't the best thing in the world that Wiseman got drafted by the Warriors.
Hell no.
If you're a young player, you don't want to get drafted by the Warriors. Not right now. Do you think this is how much fun of an environment is this for Jonathan Kuminga? Now, I know you're going to say, we win titles here. It's not supposed. I get it. I get all that.
I'll tell you what. Hey, Mom, how you doing? I'm Jonathan Kuminga talking to my mom.
Oh.
How's it going? How is your relationship with Draymond Green? Well, Mom, you know what? I don't know him. He ain't got time. They don't got time. They got kids and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
That's what bothers me. Mom, they got to make time. That's part of their job detail is to make sure the youngsters, okay, if you're not seeing the floor from a personal standpoint, we connect, Steiny. And the man told us he had no he forgot about him. So if I'm Jonathan Kuminga, Mom, it ain't going that great.
You going to say miss me with that?
Miss me with that. No, that's it.